Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since we had this kind of videos where we just talk as normal people do, because for the past couple of videos you guys have just been watching me do stuff, and yeah, it's I think let's go back to where we started from. So anyway, as you read from the title, today I'm going to be talking about self-dating, which is something I've been doing now and loving. Anyway, so this video is not going to be about my relationship history, because I mean that's no one's business, but it's about my present, where I am now, what I'm doing now, yeah, which is self-dating and all that I've learned about it and from it. So let's start. Okay, what? Yeah. Self-dating, in my opinion, is just having a healthy and fruitful relationship with yourself as a person, as an individual. Healthy in terms of your, you loving yourself, having a non-toxic relationship with yourself, or you motivate yourself, you gas yourself up, you're your own cheerleader. Fruitful, I would say it's a constructive relationship such that it bears fruit. For you to be able to call it a fruitful relationship, I think, is it makes you a better person, it makes you do more, it makes you do better, so it keeps you motivated and determined and developed. Basically, that's what I think self-dating is, just maintaining and having that kind of relationship with yourself. And then of course the next question you'll be asking is why is this thing called why does it exist, why do it and all that? Well, I don't know why you would do it. So I'll just try and explain why I decided to do it, yeah, because I can only speak for myself. I mean, so for myself, well, for the longest time, not for the longest time, for as long as I have been or have been able to be in relationships, I've always been in one, because like after high school, which was what, 6.5 years ago, yeah, that's when I could like officially be in a relationship, because before that I was, well, first of all, I'm in a very African home, so of course I'm not gonna be having boyfriends at like 12 or 13, so that's out of picture. And then I was in an all-girls boarding high school, and I'm straight, so I mean nothing but love for the GSM community. So for me that means that relationships is just, out of a picture. Like it wasn't even in my head to have a boyfriend or whatever, because I was at home for like what, 3 weeks. That's three, so 9 weeks in a full year. So it was not gonna happen. After high school till now, that's 6.5 years total. That's the amount of time that I can actually say I've been able to be in a relationship. And the entire time, well, not most of it, I was in one. I think we could call them serious. Well, most people would call them serious relationships, because like, it's those ones where you're not just wasting time, you're actually seeing a future and all of that. But I remember every single time I picture my future, or like how or where I want to be in a couple of years, there wasn't really necessarily a partner with me. I don't know if that makes sense, because like, okay, fine, I'd be like, okay, so I want to achieve my dreams, I want to cross things off my bucket list, I want to travel the world, but in all those scenarios in my head I was alone, or like I was just me being me with me, More recently now is when I realized maybe I should just take some time and be by myself and just try and understand why I'm constantly seeing myself alone. Well, not alone. Alone makes it seem like I'm gonna be lonely, but but I mean like not necessarily having a partner for me to feel achieved or accomplished or fulfilled or living a happy life and all that. Yeah, so I decided to just take a just be with me. That's why I decided to self-date. Of course, still now there's more reasons why I've learned self-dating is important, or necessary, at least for me. Most of these things I came to realize looking in from the outside. Of course, when you're in a relationship, you're happy, everything is working well. If you're in a good and healthy relationship, everything is working out, and you feel good, you feel great, you feel like, you're living your best life. I came to realize that I wasn't really living to my full potential when I was in a relationship, because I ended up making compromises most times. I mean, that's how, I think, in my opinion, I think that's how most relationships work. You compromise because you two are not similar, you two are not the same person. So there are some things that you like that the other person would like, and vice versa. So there'll be a lot of compromising to do for you guys to be on the same page most times. I mean, sacrifices will have to be made here and there. So that, I realize, sometimes can keep, well, could keep me from living or or fulfilling, like living to my full potential. I've come to see that now afterwards when I'm not in a relationship, because I've done more with myself now. Because in a relationship you kind of have to tell them about things, and then they give you their opinions, and sometimes their opinions can blind you, or they can hush down your inner voice or your intuition. Let me just make sure we're bright enough. Are we though? Oh, we are. Okay, so another thing is, I've learned to seek fulfillment from within myself, and, well, generally fulfillment, happiness and all of that from within myself, because sometimes you will notice that some not so healthy relationships, you tend to feel like you can only be happy, or you can only feel happy when you're with your partner, or when you know your partner is around, or like you're going to see them at the end of the day or something. So you might find yourself looking for happiness or fulfillment from your partner. For myself, I've been able to learn that fulfillment comes from myself, comes from within me, and that's something I think I wouldn't have been able to find out, especially because I started dating immediately after leaving. Like, I didn't even take time to myself when I, like, officially got out of school. So like, got into the real world. I didn't actually take time to myself for myself, so I just jumped into the relationship. Well, similar to the previous point, I don't know, I feel like I'm becoming the best version of myself now that I'm just me, myself and I. There's this thing called arrested development. Like I said before, you have to compromise for each other, but most of the time it's not 50-50. Like, someone usually ends up compromising more than the other. So that, in a way, is arrested development, because you could develop but you've capped it, you know. For me, being alone, being single, I guess that's what we call it, has made me able to remove that cap in my development. So, like, I'm becoming a better version of myself. I'm developing a lot more. I'm learning new things. I'm opening up my mind to new experiences. You end up learning to say yes more than no, because in a relationship, you know, you kind of have to, like, not ask for permission, because, I mean, you are your own steerer in life, but yeah, you kind of have to, like, let them know and and get their opinion. So most times you end up saying no, but at least now being single, I've been able to say yes a lot more times, and that opens you up so much to, you know, new opportunities, possibilities, and I just feel like I'm living the best version of my life. Another thing I've learned is I've been able to accept myself for who I am. I mean, I'm the most, okay, not the most, I don't know how other people are, of course I can't speak for other people, but I'm a very weird individual. Yeah, I'm not typical, let me say. I'm not a typical person, so I've just been able to accept that, really. Oh my gosh, eyelash. Woo! Got it. Do you feel like your eyelashes are attacking you? Anyway, yeah, what was I saying? I've been able to accept myself for who I am and understand that, like, I love it. And I feel like that's the very first step before you even start dating someone else, because I've seen people who are not exactly in touch, or have not embraced their flaw. Well, I don't know if I should call them flaws, but their character, their traits. Let me call them traits, because what is a flaw? I mean, if you as a person have not embraced your traits or your character, it's going to be very easy for someone else to try and change you. Having accepted yourself first, it's a lot easier for you to discern whenever you're in a relationship if that's gonna work or not, because you'll be able to know if this guy can't take it or this girl can't take it, then what are we doing, you know? Yeah. And the other thing, it's, oh my god, need to be putting my phone on silent before I feel. Being by myself, being single, accepting myself, loving myself, developing myself has really helped me raise my confidence and my self-esteem, which to me is the most important part of just this life in general, because confidence can sell anything, you know, and self-esteem is all you need, really. I feel like my thoughts were guided. My god, okay, sorry. It's on silent now. Your thoughts and your decisions most times may be not changed or altered, but may be influenced by, you know, your partner. Being by myself and having just me influence myself and my decisions has really helped me boost my self-esteem, my confidence, and just all round I feel so happy, you know. Because even if I'm feeling sad, I'll talk to myself, get myself through it, and be like, okay, yeah, Margiey, we did this, yeah, we're good, we can, you know, we can take it. So the next question, of course, you'd ask is, okay, fine, I know what it is, I know why it's essential, so then how do I do it? And really, it's not rocket science, I think. The same way you go on a date with a partner, you just, you know, you just do it with yourself. Yeah. So for myself, I've been doing a lot of things alone, which is just so freeing. The whole point of it is I've been working on myself as a whole, as a holistic thing, person, body, individual. Yeah. I've been working on myself physically, emotionally, and psychologically, just all rounded, really. Just the same way if you have a partner, you'd want them to eat well so that they can live a long life, so that you have a long life together. It's literally the same thing. So I've been really trying to eat better. I can't say well because I'm not there yet. I'm very bad when it comes to diets. Yeah, and drink a lot of water. I just take care of my body, and then working out. I don't have the stamina for working out, so I've been trying to get back on track with, you know, just having a wellness routine. So for me, that's yoga. And then emotionally, I would, the same way if your partner was not having the best day, or like if they're going through something, you would sit down with them, talk to them, get them through it, just let them know that you're there and you're listening. I just do that for myself. So like if I'm going through something, I would just get myself through it, talk myself through it, and then trust me, at the end of it, you feel so amazing because you did it yourself, you know. Like you don't have to, whenever you're sad or anything, you don't have to wait or like to depend on someone else to get you through it. So of course, you and my Heavenly Father, he really has gotten me through a lot. And just that aspect of me being in the moment, in the present, has just grown me so much, to be honest. Like I don't know if I'm making sense. I really hope I am, because I'm really trying to. So I really hope I'm making sense. There's someone who actually told me they're afraid of being alone because their mind goes wild and they start thinking of all manner of things. But in a way, the more I've done it, I've been able to fine-tune my mind to focus on the positives. And even though I do get negative thoughts, I'd be like, okay, fine, let's break this down. Why are you thinking about this? What's the worst that could happen? Then you think about it, you break it down, you're like, okay, so we can overcome this like this, you can overcome this like this. Another thing I do sometimes is I just have a random spa day at home. So like I'd go through the entire process where I do a manicure, I give myself a pedicure, which I need right now. And then I'd probably like do a facial, I'd probably wax, you know, just make myself feel good on the outside because I'm feeling good on the inside, so I need it to reflect, you know. The same way you just spend money on your partner, buy them a gift, take them out for lunch or dinner or whatever, I just do the same thing to myself. And I literally plan it out and be like, next week on Wednesday we're going to watch a movie, or like next weekend we're going out for dinner. Yeah, okay, I mean, I'm going out for dinner for dinner or something. Someone asked me, don't you feel weird like just sitting alone at a table, or like, yeah, don't you feel awkward? I wouldn't just go and sit and eat. I'd probably just carry my work with me and go edit or plan my week sometimes, because sometimes when I go out on Sunday with myself, I take that time to plan the week, figure out what I'm going to do, what I want to achieve, like make a to-do list or something. I try my best to look the part as well in the process, so I do dress up and prepare and just get excited, because that really gets me psyched up and gassed up, and I will make sure that makes sure that I will enjoy myself, really, because that's the whole point, to enjoy your own company. Eventually it becomes less uncomfortable, because I mean, if you can't spend time with yourself, then who can you spend time with? Because you're literally with yourself every single waking moment of the day, every single second in your life. It gets so comfortable that sometimes you feel like people are infringing on your own, you know, I don't know if you, yeah. But the minute you get comfortable with yourself, it becomes so easy to just open up and get comfortable with other people. I mean, a romantic relationship is nice, but it's not essential. It's not an essential part of a fulfilled life, but it's a nice bonus. Self-dating is something that I think everyone should do at a point in their life. I mean, it doesn't have to be the first thing you do. Of course, your fair share of successful and unsuccessful relationships are necessary, I think. Just because you live, you learn. The same way you can't enjoy the light if you've not seen the dark, you get. Even if you're in a relationship, I mean, you don't have to be single to do this. Even if you're in a relationship, sometimes you just need to take time to yourself, for yourself, because I feel like it really pays off even in building your relationship with your partner, because you understand yourself better, so it becomes easier to communicate. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that I'll never be in a relationship, and I just, for now I really like where I am, and I don't mind staying here. I don't mind staying single. I don't mind staying by myself. All I'm saying is I'm not looking to be in a relationship. I'm just enjoying the present, enjoying the now, and then if the universe feels like it's time for me to meet that person, then well and good. That's my mantra for everything in life. Enjoy the process, because that's where you are now. There's a reason why you are there now. I'm not mad, I'm not bitter, and I'm not desperate. I hope this video was helpful, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.